Ladies and gentlemen, here we are, Staten Island. The one and only Dee Snider, Twisted Sisters, having a ball, hanging out here, raising money for all the people of Staten Strong. Brother, appreciate you being with us.
Glad to be here. It's good to see you guys up here too.
Hung out together at the V-Twin show before.
Yes, sir.
Now you're here tonight. What brings you here?
Well, Twisted Sister are all from the New York area. Our drummer is from Staten Island, and we grew up playing the clubs and bars and concert halls on Staten Island, and we've got a lot of friends, a lot of associations, and it's really personal to us. I mean, in New York, everywhere we live, there's been trouble. Staten Island's got it worse than most, so we're here to show some support.
You're doing a good job, and for you boys to be here, your crew to be here, hanging out with these people, gives the local people in Staten Island a lot of hope and a lot of faith. And it speaks very highly of you and your crew to be here and to show your presence here.
Well, yeah, like I said, we're from the area, so we're trying to do a variety of things in the area. I mean, what can we do? We're celebrities. So we've done concerts on Long Island. I did a comedy. I was involved with a comedy show with Joy Behar in New York. Did a club show in Long Island. We're here. We're hoping to do a concert event in Staten Island as well. Like I said, Twisted Sister grew up here. We spent our formative years here, and AJ
Are your band's history's here?
Yeah, AJ Pirro still lives on Staten Island. The poor guy, he was fortunate enough not to lose. No, but I didn't mean the poor guy. He's fortunate enough not to lose anything in the hurricane, but he was for weeks and weeks just on the streets helping people out because that's the kind of guy he is. And this is his home. He's walking around here tonight, and everybody knows him because Staten Island's a community. It's a small area. It's a small community. It's part of New York City, but it's its own area unto itself.
They're very proud people. They're very proud. They're a very autonomous individual. As we were out in the community days at two shelters that was passing out things to people, and to two individuals' homes that had lost everything, they were not waiting for people to do anything. These people were out working. It was cold today. The wind was blowing. Yesterday we was out in the rain, and the people were still out there working.
You know, unfortunately, you talked about this off camera a little bit. You're talking about the subject. Staten Island has dealt for a long time with being sort of a redheaded stepchild of New York City. It's always the last one helped out. And I'm not pointing fingers at New York or whatever, but they used to have to depend on themselves, unfortunately. But it makes you strong in your own way. So they depend on each other, depend on themselves. They're not waiting for anybody. As you said, I bet people have said, we're not waiting for FEMA, we're not waiting for the government, we'll take care of it ourselves. And hopefully they'll get help, and they will get help. But in the meantime, it just shows the resilience of these people, the type of people they are. They're
tough.
Sitting around waiting.
No, they're not waiting. A gentleman we interviewed today, I forget his first name, stage 4 cancer, possibly back, on his side. And he's out there working in his yard. Now, most of us would be laying up in the bed somewhere, whining, moaning, and groaning. His house, he lost everything. He has absolutely nothing. He has still water in his basement. You can't even walk in his basement. And he wishes me a Happy New Year. He said, I hope you had a good Christmas, and he called me cousin. Everybody here is a cousin. What is it with a cousin?
Well,
everybody here is cousin.
My wife's family's from Staten Island. They're related. All of them. But you know what? It's a great place. It's a great place. And I said I've got family on Staten Island, and we grew up here playing to the bars and the clubs. I know these people. I raised these people, and they turned out pretty good. Really, Twisted Sisters is very happy to be here to show some support. We hope to do more because one of the main things, and I think you appreciate this, it's not over yet.
No.
The issues are ongoing. People are still without homes, still without shelter, still without electricity, still without food. It's not just here, it's in Jersey, it's in Long Island. This was a catastrophic event. And when it falls out, when something replaces it in the media, everybody sort of thinks, oh, it's been fixed. It's not done yet, and it won't be done for quite some time.
It's going to take years, ladies and gentlemen. So go to statenstrong.com. Pledge your support, give your support. You can go to the boot camp campaign, help out that way. We're going to roll a whole list of credits of places that you can help out. This money goes directly to the people, the men and women, the boys and girls right here in Staten Island. Nobody's taking any money off the top for admin fees or nothing.
No.
All this money is going to the people right here that really need it. And that's one thing that you can't say about a lot of money that's being raised to places.
Unfortunately, and that's people I think are hesitant sometimes to give money because they want to know it's going to the cause. Here it is, Staten Strong. The money's going to the local people. It's going to help people immediately. Immediate aid, immediate help, not into some corporate structure where you wonder where it comes out on the other end. So
Dee's absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Theo Rossi was out on the street today passing out gift cards to the people who need it.
What a great kid, Theo Rossi from Sons of Anarchy. I mean, he got this thing going. He's a Staten Island boy, and you say you may leave Staten Island, but your home's always in Staten Island. And like I said, my wife's family's from here. Adrian Pirro, our drummer, still lives here. And Theo, he's a son of Anarchy. He's a son of Staten Island too.
Well, he's made everybody proud. All you boys have made everybody proud. So what's in the future? We got an album, CD coming our way? I guess I'm an old guy with an album.
I
There's a CD.
I think technically there's still albums.
Yeah, the vinyl thing's still around.
But you know what? Twisted is a hobby for me now, which is wonderful that I can say that. I mean, I do radio, I do TV. I'm on this season's Celebrity Apprentice All Stars, which airs in March. So we have so much going on, but we get together, a lot of charity events, and then from time to time we do festivals. We do maybe 2 dozen shows a year. It's fun. So we're having fun, and when we can have fun and help people, that's the best kind of fun there is.
There you go. Straight from the source, right here in Staten Island. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being with us tonight. We appreciate you being here and your boys, Twisted Sister.
Thanks for the help.
Everybody,
Staten Strong,
hang in there. StatenStrong.com.